allow me to reintroduce myself. All right, so here goes. So I'll be reading. So if y'all see me, I'll be reading. So if y'all see me looking down for a long time, that's what I'm doing. So, anyways, hey sis, if you've been here before, you probably noticed that things look a little different around here. This channel used to be something else, and I used to be someone else. So let me reintroduce myself. Welcome to Becoming Queen Bee. This isn't just a name change, it's a whole new chapter. This is me healing out loud, reclaiming my voice, breaking cycles, and finally stepping into the purpose that I spent years running from. I created this channel back in 2011, not because I was ready, but because something in me knew that I had to show up. I just didn't have the courage yet. I was scared of being seen, scared of being heard, scared of what people would say, scared I might get laughed at or be misunderstood. So I hid behind faceless, voiceless videos, trying to build something while silently battling everything. And then 2020 happened. Like most of us, I was deep in my awakening. Started questioning everything, the systems, the stories, and even my own identity. I even posted some conspiracy type videos back then, which I've since removed. But if you subscribe to me during that time, you're a real one, and I appreciate you sticking around. What started out as me trying to make sense of the world turned into a full blown healing journey. And in 2021, I took almost the entire year to focus on healing my inner child and healing my mother wound. I found content creators who introduced me to some powerful healing methods, like healing the inner child, reparenting, and mindset shifting. And once I started applying what I learned, my life began to shift in ways that I could not imagine. And that's where the Chosen One's cheat code was born. Because I realized something. Our words are powerful, our thoughts are powerful. What we write, what we speak, what we believe, it all matters. It shapes us. It's not woo woo, it's not fluff, it's real. If you grew up the black sheep, the scapegoat, the too sensitive one, if you always carried everyone else's pain that nobody talked about, then you're my people. You weren't weak, you were being refined. You were the diamond being pressed under generational pressure. The one who was never supposed to break, only shine. You are the chosen one. And this channel is your cheat code. It's just the beginning. I am Queen Bee, and this is the chosen one's cheat code. So until next time, take care of yourself for real.